Well, go on, traders. Yeah, the traders here again, man. So the market has been a bit crazy, guys. When I say crazy, you got huge swings on the market, guys. So before I dive into Mullen, I want to show you what's going on. I'm laughing because it's really crazy in terms of how the market moved yesterday. So let me just zoom in a bit here, and I'm gonna switch to a couple of stocks you can take a peek at. So, for example, if I take a look at Blink, look at what happened with Blink yesterday. The Blink is a charging station, guys. Um, it ran up all the way to $10, fell all the way back down. Can you believe it? If you take a look at Alibaba, they had earnings that came out yesterday, popped up before earnings. The actual earnings was reported, and that was pre-market. Come all the way back down, guys. Neo popped up before earnings. Earnings was released, came all the way back down, broke below the support. It's just crazy. Tesla, investor day yesterday. Tesla just basically fell. It's just crazy all over, guys. So, when we talk about what's going on with Mullen, let me just zoom back in here. Let me switch back over to Mullen. My system's a little bit slow this morning. When you look at what's going on with Mullen, if you look at the 4 hour chart, it appears that Mullen is really on a bearish move right now, guys. But take a look at this. The support that we have spoke about before is at the 21 cents. And I have been saying we need Mullen to hold at 21 cents. So let me zoom in a bit. So Mullen, we had got the trigger last week Friday when Mullen touched the 21 cents back then. Mullen pushed off the 21 cent. I'm hoping is the new strong support. Went up 12%. It has come back down steadily all the way down to let me zoom back over. The pre-market came back down to the 21 cents, guys. So it's just crazy what's going on. So we're looking at Mullen, and the thought that I have, this is my opinion, is that Mullen is building a strong support at the 21 cents level. It, as you can see, this is pre-market. It has come down and it has retested the 21 cents, and it's pushing back off the 21 cents. So let me zoom out again to the 4 hour. So what we're looking for, if we hold this 21 cent level, we want a retest of the 24 cents at the top. So if you look at the RSI was oversold for days. I've been saying that before, and we're pushing up off the oversold territory, and the MACD is in a bearish territory right now when you see these little green lines. So overall, Mullen looks like it's holding its own. But let's take a look and see how it's comparing to other well, we spoke about the other stocks earlier, but let's see how it compares to the comps. So before I get to the comps, just take a look at the overall market. The TSX flat, the S&P flat. I know it fell since this morning. The Dow basically flat, so everything has been flat. Mullen pulled back 5% yesterday, and pre-market almost 2.5%. Market cap, guys. So we're at a little bit over 400 yesterday. We are at 384. So there has not been, I would say, any major sell-off of the stocks, guys. So we seem to be holding our own. Volume came in almost half of the average volume, so volume is a little bit low. So the selling pressure or the selling volume was not much, I would say, although we are pulling back to the 21 cents. The comps, guys, look at this. Fisker, 4% down. Lucid, 5% down. Neo, 6% down. Rivian, oh my, almost 20% down, guys. So we can't really say Mullen did bad yesterday. I would say Mullen basically held its own and um, is basically testing back the strong support. So let's take a look and see what's going on with the options to see if we can get some guidance from that. So option calls, calls are basically small. Puts usually don't speak about puts. Puts are usually non-existent. For this week, Friday, the calls should be around 29,000, which is basically average for Mullen. 10,000 for next week, and for the following week, 23,000. A little bit of tick up there. But guys, overall, I think Mullen is holding its own. Seems that whenever the stock comes down to the 21 cents, a lot of buyers pile back in. I'm not sure if basically persons are doing a little bit of swing trade whenever the stock comes down. Buy at 21, when it pushes up, they sell. So it's possible, but seems like we have the buyers that are holding the stock at the 21 cents. So I would say, we don't want Mullen to drop below the 21 cents, guys. So, as usual, I would ask you guys to be careful when it comes on to investing. Have your stop losses in place and just be mindful of, any stock can fall at any time. What we want is for Mullen to have some good news coming out. And as I mentioned in my last video, there should be news coming out, hopefully good news by the 6th of March with regards to their being on the NASDAQ. Want to hear something on that to say there's an extension to September 6th. And we also want to, see what happened on Chuck Day with Bollinger Motors. All right, guys. But for now, that's it for today. But I will, keep you guys updated, and we'll see what happens with this talk for today. So as usual, if you like this type of content, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. Take care, guys.